Okay, so we're going to do a review of our MSC Mediterranean cruise. So I did a lot of research before. And MSC, people love them, people hate them.
I noticed that.
So we'll go through and we'll rank we'll give a score on what we like and we don't like.
Okay.
The whole cruise.
Out of 5 or out of 10?
Out of 10.
Okay.
So we'll start with the ship. I'll go first. I give the ship a 10 out of 10 because we've only done, this is our second cruise. Our first cruise was a Carnival ship, Carnival Liberty, to the Bahamas, 3 days. And this one was incredibly sparkly and so clean. There was mirrors everywhere and not a single fingerprint. How did they keep it so clean?
Yeah, it is impressive.
It was so shiny. 10 out of 10 for me.
I give it a 8 out of 10 because nothing is perfect.
I give it an 8 out of 10 because I get up so dang early in the morning.
That's fine. No, about the ship. The ship.
Yeah, that's part of the ship. And then I had to deal with a ton of people.
It was a lot of people. Yeah, that's not the ship. But yeah.
I still don't think I really like the elevators much.
Oh yeah.
I love the elevators.
The problem was,
the elevators.
if you're trying to get off a busy time, then every single time you do it is gonna say that you can't.
Yeah, we had a couple times where it was sorry, it's too full. You can't use the elevator. Yeah. And that's the layout of the ship. I give less points. Because there's the theater, and then there's the elevators, and then there's the main hall, gallery place. Oh yeah. And they always seem to have a show going on in the gallery. At the same time, people were coming out. So you got 1,000 people exiting, 1,000 people coming into the theater, and then you also have people hanging around the gallery. So it wasn't thought out too well.
The different foods variety count as part of the ship?
No, we'll get there.
We'll
get to food. We'll do food now. Food. Okay. That's the thing that I see most about MSC is people don't like the food. I give it a 7 out of 10. Because I was going to give it a 6 out of 10, but I give it a 7 because the pizza was really good and the variety. Because the buffet changed every day. You had something different every day. And I think for a family, I think it's best because nobody likes the same things. Especially you guys because you're picky about you and mom. But you have the same same style, some big meat that you cut, the grill area, and so there was the same style of things, but something different every day in the buffet.
Yeah.
The main dining room was good. It was okay. I think maybe the reason the food wasn't as good to me is just because we got off on the ship. We got off the ship. We were eating in Italy.
Yeah.
And in France.
Very good food.
And so you get back to the cruise ship, and you're it's okay. But the variety was good. That's my 7 out of 10.
I think I'll also give it a 7 out of 10. Because the food, it was good. But the main problem was that it didn't have it was good at 2 things. And I feel like it was good at really one of those 2 things, which was the pizza. The pizza was very good. The crust was really fluffy and very good, but the pasta was okay. So yeah, I feel like it was really the pizza that was bringing together the entire food section.
Yeah. I like pizza, so I was happy.
Also, I didn't have a hamburger because it did not look good at all. So if you don't like pizza, and if you're not a big fan of pizza or pasta, then I don't think.
Yeah, I guess if you're not a pizza pasta person, cheese, you'd probably be unhappy.
Yeah.
I'd say the food was pretty good.
Give me a number.
An 8.
8?
Out of 10, yeah. Because the cheeses.
David likes cheese.
The cheese was very good. On the last day we were there, they had a hard cheese, which is basically a Parmesan. That was the best cheese that was there.
My favorite dessert was that triangle chocolate thing with the S on it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what it was, some Austrian thing with jelly in it. That was the best dessert. Main dining room, I've seen people complain about small portion size, which they were small. But you can always just order an extra dessert, which we did one time. Extra dessert if you want. Or just eat all of that and go to the buffet and get whatever.
I will say, I feel like a lot of the desserts in the buffet were very bland.
Yeah.
They were like, I wouldn't even say very, I would say they were extremely bland.
Yeah.
Really was not much flavor to it at all.
They had the same dessert in the main dining room, and then they'd also have it in the buffet, and the main dining room dessert was good. Like it had like the crispy crust and all that, and in the buffet it was kind of soggy and bland. Okay, the ports. We'll say that. What's the next good step? Did you enjoy the stops?
Yeah, I think. Aaron, you go first.
It was not a relaxing ship. People take cruises to like relax and lay back, but you couldn't do that there because you got off at like 8, and you got back on board at 5 or 6, and you're exhausted. So we kind of fell into a routine. We did the thing, we got back, we'd sometimes took a nap, and then we'd go to eat, then we'd go to the show, we'd have our midnight buffet, and we'd go to bed. Occasionally a game of Magic in there.
Yeah.
That was about it. And then we were exhausted.
I agree with that as well, but I would like to say I really enjoyed the rushness of it, like the hustle, I guess, of all the ports, because I don't really like just staying at sea. It's not fun.
I don't like days either. I was bored on the sea day.
Yeah.
The first 2 days we got on in Italy, and then we went to Marseille, and then when we got on in Barcelona, I think those first 2 days it wasn't very full, and it was nice.
Yeah.
The ship was quiet. You could get anywhere in an elevator, and you could get anywhere easily. But in Barcelona, I think the ship was full the rest of the way. You could tell there was a lot of people on there after Barcelona.
I will add that.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to bump my ship score down to 7 because also there was a lot of noise from upstairs.
That's a room. We'll talk about the room later.
Okay. Okay.
Good segue. How about your room? We were on deck 14, and whenever I booked it, I knew it was right below the buffet. And I got it because it was cheaper, because it was a obstructed view, because we had like an awning on our balcony.
Oh, okay.
You guys were with us just because you were next to us. That's why you guys were there.
Yeah.
And I saw it was below the buffet. I didn't realize this until afterwards, that I saw people complain about it being noisy. And it was. I didn't ever lose sleep over it because I was always exhausted.
Yeah.
But
knocked out.
all they need to do is put little felt feet on those chairs, because there's the chair moving all night. And I think it's just the employees cleaning, because there's no fingerprints on the ship. And if you just put little felt tips on the bottom of the chairs, it wouldn't make that noise, but it was all night, just chairs sliding. So my room, I give it a 7. Knocked 3 points down because of the noise. Everything else was great. It was clean. Whenever we wanted to clean, it was cleaned. No towel animals. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, that was sad.
That's a point knocked down.
But it was super clean. It was just comparing it to the Carnival. It was so much cleaner and sparklier than Carnival. It was a pretty new ship. I think it was built in 2018.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty new ship.
New.
Oh, yeah.
How was your shower? Shower good? Low pressure.
Yeah. The shower was low pressure, which I like low pressure, so.
Nobody likes no low pressure.
I ain't really low pressure.
Me and David shared a room.
I already knocked it down a point.
Sharing a room with him. It was pretty good. It was exactly like Carnival. There wasn't really any difference. I had to resist myself from going into the minibar.
Yeah. Paying for that.
But yeah, I mean, like you said, it was clean. It was nice. I didn't have too much of a problem with the chairs moving around because I had AirPods with noise cancellation. So that was good. So it's an 8 out of 10 for me. It's exactly like Carnival. It was a little bit noisier because of the buffet, but it didn't affect me, so 8 out of 10.
I give it a 9 out of 10. It was great. I loved it. It was nice, small. It was clean, clear. It was great. The only reason I bumped it down was because whenever the AC was off, my cabin mate kind of freaked out. And that was not fun.
Yeah, I will
So
actually.
you put the card in
Yeah.
this little slot, which is a
Yeah.
common thing for new ships to save electricity or whatever. So when you leave the room and you take the card out, your cruise card out, AC cuts off.
Electricity, yeah.
Yeah.
Electricity.
So it saves them
Yeah, save some money.
money. So you have to put the card in. So the good thing to do is put the card in, drop your stuff off, and then leave. And when you come back, it's nice and cool. But yeah, keep your card in there. Luckily we had River's card. River never needed a card, so we just left River's card in there pretty much the whole time.
Lucky.
So we were not eco-friendly, but we were nice and cool.
So the thermostat, I will say, did not, like the AC did not get very cold. I had it all the way down. It didn't get very cold. I think in part that was because we were leaving our room often, so we would take our card, and then the AC wouldn't run. But yeah, I don't think it got very cold at all because we had it all the way down.
We had ours all the way down too, but ours always ran, so I was comfy.
It was comfy whenever it ran through the night, but I think whenever you get in there and like it doesn't work that fast either.
Yeah, it's slow. The River, we put her in the kids area just because she was bored on the sea day.
The river.
Did I say the River? We put the River into the kids area because she was bored out of her mind and she was driving us nuts. So we put her in the kids area.
She loved
We
it.
didn't think she'd like it because she's really shy. She loved it. She wanted to go every day, so she went there every day. So I guess the kids area was great. We'll talk about the shows. You guys didn't do every show. We did, I think, every show. You guys missed 2 of them.
Yeah, which isn't too bad.
Those were good. They were, they had each of them had a theme, but they never stuck with the theme. There was no, I have no idea what they were about. But there was some spinny spins and jumpy jumps. There was a lot of singing on a couple of them. I'm not a fan of the singing. But usually they would sing and there would be jumpy jumps going on behind them.
Yeah.
I would watch the jumpy jumps. Lots of costume changes. It was neat. I liked it.
Yeah. It's very loud.
Yes, it is.
Very,
it was loud.
very loud. What was your score?
8 out of 10. A little loud. I want more jumpy jumps.
I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I feel like it was, yeah, I did really not like the singing parts. It was just,
They were
Why-
good. They were good singers.
yeah, they were good singers, but also the problem is, there were so many different people who don't speak the same language. So they're trying to cater it to every single other person. So one day you would have Italian, one day you would have Spanish, one day you would have...
I noticed
French.
whenever we hit Barcelona, the Spanish kicked up. There was a lot more
Yeah.
Spanish in the show. It was interesting how they did that because we were definitely the minority. I heard very few English speakers.
Yeah.
And it was very Italian when we got on there. But they did every language, for the announcements. But the shows were okay. You could understand some of the words. But I think they were fine. I kind of liked it because it felt like I'm not home anymore.
Yeah, I will say the magic shows are the best ones. So if you don't care about the shows, then you can skip the other shows, but if it's a specifically magic one, you should go to that one.
Yeah, the magic shows are really good. I like the magic shows.
So I will give it a... let's give it a 6 out of 10.
You guys missed the 2 singing ones.
Yeah.
They were mostly singing. The first one was a big band kind of one. I like that kind of stuff. So I like that one. That was one of my favorites. It actually had a band. I think you actually missed both of them. They had a band.
Oh.
They actually had a band in the back playing. And I like that because I like the band.
Well, maybe don't listen to me because I wasn't there for 2 of them.
Yeah, Mom said that there was some songs that me and Nathan would have known that they played.
Yeah, it's they called it a Michael Bublé thing. I don't know Michael Bublé songs. It was Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin type stuff. Which I think is about the same, but I don't know.
Alright,
But it was good.
let's see, David.
What, the theater?
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. Didn't really like the singing. I like the dancing and the jumpy jumps.
jumpy jumps are good.
I really like the magic. The magic was awesome.
Yeah, the magic show.
Super loud. My ears did not like it.
Yeah, if you have something like earplugs, you could bring that.
And you could
that
just
would-
watch the jumpy jumps and not hear anything.
I don't think there's any way of blocking out the noise.
Yeah, I think you'll still be able to hear it even if you have earplugs in.
I got mild hear loss because of the sitting in the front row.
Yeah, my Apple Watch went off several times.
Saying it's too loud.
Yeah, over 90 decibels. Also, I would like to add, the staff were very, very friendly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Extremely friendly, and I didn't have that problem where they didn't speak English like I did in the carnival.
Yeah.
I think they're forced. I think they have
most-
to learn multiple languages.
Yeah. All MSC staff.
Most of
nice.
the staff in carnival just did not understand me. I had to go to like the higher ups to be able to, for them to understand me. Because it's hard communicating with people when you don't know their language.
Because of the price, I see people complain. People complain on MSC because they try to sell you things. They always try to sell you things,
Oh yeah.
pictures and everything. I never got asked anything. Did you ever get anyone ever ask you to even take your picture?
No, I don't think so.
Like I hear that when you go down like the gallery.
We did get one. We did get one person to try to take our picture. That was
Yeah.
whenever me and you were in
Oh,
the
when
main
we were
dining
eating?
room.
Yeah.
We were trying to eat, and then some guy was like, "Picture," and we just said no, and he just went right away.
Yeah.
There was nothing to it, but no, we don't need that.
There wasn't anyone even in like the main gallery. No one tried to get us to buy the specialty dining.
Yeah.
Maybe we look cheap. Maybe I look cheap.
Yeah, he looks quite cheap.
It's a gift. But yeah, I didn't have any. No one ever pestered us about anything.
Was that a complaint? I guess.
Oh, that was a good thing.
I know, but like that other people had.
Yeah, they say MSC. They try to nickel and dime you with everything.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it?
Anything else you want to add?
I wish I had a window.
Me too. What's up with the no window?
Would have been nice to see what time of day it was.
Yeah.
Every time I got up, it felt like I was out there super early or super late.
Yeah, there was no telling.
I thought you like sleeping in a cave.
That's true. He does.
I'll say my favorite thing and my worst thing.
Okay.
Favorite thing, price, obviously. But how sparkly it was. So shiny, I said enough. Sparkly, shiny, with no fingerprints. How can you have no fingerprints with all those mirrors? That's my favorite thing. My least favorite thing was we went to watch, we tried to take River to make flowers, paper flowers. And there's 5,000 people on that ship. And it was this tiny little room.
Oh,
So it was
no.
packed. So like, okay, I guess we're not making paper flowers. So we didn't do that one. And then later on, me and River went to go watch them do the chocolate thing. Like they had like a chocolate demonstration. And again, everyone sort of surrounded this area. There was no room for anyone. And they had microphones, but the microphones like projected into the gallery area, the big hallway. It's like we couldn't hear them when we were standing there, but the ones in the hallway could hear them just fine. We didn't care. So it was like they have their choices for where to hold those shows are too small. That's my complaint.
Okay. My most favorite thing. Well, this is a toughie.
Sparkly. It was pretty sparkly. Those stairs.
It was very sparkly, but that's not my favorite thing. I'm gonna say how, I guess, quick and nice the staff were. The staff were extremely quick, and they were very nice, because I had to talk to them a couple times, and they're like extremely nice. I couldn't imagine being that nice. We have handling all those people.
Yeah, speaking different languages.
Yeah, speaking like different languages all the time, handling all those people. One thing also that I noticed is that in the buffet area, it's like, it's crowded, completely crowded. If staff is going through, they always let everyone else go first before they even start going.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's patience. I can't do that. Yeah, that's why I can't work for the MCS.
MSC.
MCS.
Side note about the buffet. The buffet is always extremely crowded. but no one sits on the sides.
Yeah.
We sat in the kids area. It was super quiet. No one was ever back.
There's always
But if
a
you-
spot to sit.
If you go in the middle, it's packed. But you go through those doors in the kids area, no one's ever there.
Yeah,
Actually-
because there's no food over there.
Yeah, there's no food over there. People don't want to walk 10 steps. Yes. Even in the back of the ship, though, if you go the other side, that was pretty empty too. It's just everyone packed right there around the middle.
Yeah, because that's where all the food is.
Yeah.
I would say for the buffet, there was one time where I went up to get breakfast. I got up nice and early. There was not a spot. There wasn't a single seat. I went all around. There wasn't a single seat. And that was because we were there early and we had just it was like 7:30. We had just docked. And so people who were out of their cabins hadn't gotten off yet. So people who just got out of their cabin have to be off by like 7:30, right? They have to be out by
Depends
7:30.
on the port, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, people are leaving, disembarking. Yeah.
And so everyone is now up there getting breakfast. And then people are coming on to get breakfast. So that's why there was no spots to sit. So if you want to get breakfast early, that's something you have to watch out for.
David, give me a pro and a con.
My room and the staff. That's my pros. My con, getting up super early in the morning. Apparently, I haven't had any of the juices, so I don't know how bad those were.
Oh yeah, that
fruit juice. Yeah,
that was a
water
con.
down.
Yeah, that was the. Also, the juices weren't open at all unless you were up that early. in the
Yeah, only
morning
for breakfast. Yeah, so we get water and coffee.
Another thing, that's not really a con or a pro. It's just kind of a weird thing to point out is that they eat dinner really late. The time that a lot of people do eat dinner is between 5 and 6. The buffet is closed,
Yeah, it didn't open until what, 6:30?
which I think is weird. They could have closed lunch at 4
Yeah,
and
because lunch
reopened it
was
at
like
5.
noon to 5. Those pretty much open all the time. No, noon to 5. Then from 5 to 6:30 it was off. And then 6:30 to like 11:30. I think it's just an Italian thing. Italians eat dinner late. I mean, it's an
Yeah.
Italian cruise line, so that's just how they do it. So yeah, well, sometimes we would get back and like our dinner time was 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
We're like, I don't want any of that. Let's just go to the buffet. We go there and it'll be closed.
Yeah,
So it'll wait till 6:30, which is only 30 minutes.
but still, it's just something to point out because that is kind of weird that the time that a lot of people eat dinner here, at least in America. Well, we're not here in America, but in America, a lot of people eat dinner from 5 to 6. But on the MSC, not the MCS, the
Pizza was always open till like 1:30 in the morning.
pizza was always open.
We had a lot of pizza.
They did run out of so the pizza. They had one pizza station, and it seemed like that pizza station was always running out of pizza, but also always having pizza available. It was kind of a weird mix between always not having pizza and always having pizza.
Yeah, they get like a surge and they get behind, but they usually was something there. Sometimes
There was always something, but the thing that you wanted was, for me at least, it was gone a lot.
I only had one time that the one I wanted wasn't there, but I waited like 5 minutes and it was there
Yeah,
because they always have them in the oven going.
yeah, I noticed they were working like round the clock.
Okay, anything else? I'm trying to think of what else people complain about MSC, and I don't know. I think that's it. People complain about the food.
Mhm.
The people complain about the announcements are in different languages, which they do last a long time.
Those announcements.
I think it's
do
impressive.
last quite a lot.
It's one
Yeah,
person that does it. He does like our cruise director guy. He did like 5 different languages.
yeah. The show guy does 5 minutes of just going through each and every single language. It's
incredible.
Yeah, it's impressive.
And then people pestering you about buying things which you never got. Some people say the staff are mean, but they were super nice.
I noticed that as well. Some people were like, "The staff is mean," but no, that's
Not on that shit. Grandiosa.
some very good staff.
Okay, anything else?
I don't think so.
Final thoughts? I don't have any.
It was good. The
Love it.
overall, I would say the ship and just everything was, I guess, an 8 out of 10, above average.
It was an enjoyable experience.
And on that note, bye.
That's okay.